Okay, welcome back. We're doing this modelling tutorial thing. Part one, we did a flat top dipole, and it showed you what some of these bits and pieces, these tabs, there we are, going to do. And I said that we're going to convert this antenna, which looks currently like this, flat top dipole, with a centre feed point. We're going to convert it to a inverted V. I couldn't think of the word. Right, now there's a button up here. If you hover over it, it says wire edit. There's two ways of doing this. I just want to show you the drawing function, and this is the drawing function, and it fires up another window, and here it is here. Now, there's 7 buttons. This one here is edit a wire. This one is draw a wire. And what is this one? A new wire or something. And this is 3D, X, Y, Y, Z, and Y, X, or X, Y. So X, Y is this. X, Y, we're looking right on the top. So this is exactly how we designed it originally. So if we look at X, Z, that means we're taking the X axis and we're flipping the whole thing over so we can see Z. We can see our vertical height now going up. All right, so we'll keep, and Y is the other way around. All right, and that's a 3D shot of it. X, Y. Now, I'm just going to right-click this, divide the wire into 2 pieces. There we are. So I've got one here and one here. In any maths sort of thing, what we don't want to do is accidentally completely cross a wire. So I remember a while ago, I drew a DX commander, and to do that, I drew a hex as a wire thing, and I wanted to fill it in. So it was quite a lot of wires, and the point in the middle here, the wires cross. It won't work. So you need to split the wire and then rejoin it, as we've done on this one here. Split and rejoin. Now we want an inverted V, so I want to change the view. So let's think about this. We'll go from Y, Z. So I'm now looking at that antenna from this way, and Z is straight up in the air. And I don't want to lift the height up. I'm just going to drop the legs down. And I know the legs are 5.2 meters at the moment. And if there was a sort of an arc, it would be sort of down. Whoops. Roughly there. That's 5.5, 5.14. I'll make them the same size. Roughly 5.148. It says it over here. I've cheated. Okay. And I'll just hit OK button. Now, our wire 1, our source, is in the wrong place. Okay. So if I go to the geometry tab, I know I need to go to either the end or the beginning. I'll go to the end, see what happens. View, gone the right way up. Now, whoops, cancel that. I want to know how much we need to lift this off the ground. So the X minus 2.5 meters. So we're going underground by 2.5 meters at the moment. So just to get slightly above the ground, we need to do 3 meters at the end of the legs. Okay. Hit the start button. The SWR will be a bit funny, and I will use this opportunity to show you how to fix that. Okay, so we hit the plots button, and we go to SWR. By the way, you can pause this at any time, hit the left arrow, and go back 5 seconds. And I just want a detailed understanding. It's below 14 megahertz. So where? Just give me the resonance. 13.7, it's saying that it would be best at, which means it's too long. Shall we bother fixing it? Let's just go to 13.7 megahertz. So before we get on to part 3, we'll do a vertical. I need to tell you that for elements under 0.2 of a wavelength, so on the 40 meter band, that would be about 8 meters, so it's about 4 meters on this. Impedance will look a bit funny. You and I both know that if we actually built that in the field, it would work. All right, so don't worry about the impedance. I've got the best SWR I can, and we could move this. We could change the, I'll show you a trick how to change the dimensions in a minute. Let's just do that now. I know that 13.7-ish is our best SWR. All right, so it's brought it over to here. Now we can use this button, wire scale. The new frequency, I want 14.25, let's say. Okay, and you will notice that the geometry has all changed. One other little trick before we stop is that we can round it to 2 digits. We haven't got tape measures that accurate. Okay, right, calculate, start, go to the far field plot. And if you remember last time we went to, I think it was 10 degrees, just for a test. And we can say now that we got slightly more gain off the top than we have on the sides. But I'm at minus 4.1, so we've lost about 5 dB. Okay, I'll save that and we will move on to verticals. I'll save this as part 2 inverted V. The link in the description will take you to all the models, all right, as the videos are released. Okay, see you next time. Enjoy your radio. Bye for now.